And we welcome you to Dodgers Daily for Saturday, August 27th. I'm Casey Porter of Dodger Poke Report. I'm so glad that you decided to tune in. There was some historic action last night down on the farm. James Outman hit for the cycle. His last hit of the evening was a walk-off home run in the bottom of the ninth. He also had a triple to add on to that for 5 hits on the night. So Oklahoma City, what a performance by James Outman. Andy Pajes and Justin Yurchek continue to hit for the Drillers, although the Drillers dropped another game last night. Great Lakes, their first 4 hits of the game last night were all home runs, and they beat the Fort Wayne Tin Caps last night. And down on the farm in Rancho Cucamonga, Danny Duffy made his first rehab start on his way back to L.A. So there's a lot of great action to get to. Let's not waste any more time, and let's take a trip down on the farm. James Outman definitely stole the show last night down on the farm in the Dodgers minor league system, and I was lucky enough to be there with my beautiful wife at the Oklahoma City game last night to witness James Outman and watch him hit for the cycle with my own eyes. He also added an extra triple to make it 5 hits for the evening, and if you go to my Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you can see every hit of his cycle, including his second triple that added for his 5th hit of the night. What an experience it was, and it was one that I will never forget. I've had the chance to catch up with James about it last night, and he has given a quote to me, and this is exactly what he said. Yeah, honestly, it was just one of those games where I was getting good pitches to hit and being able to take advantage of it. I'm also lucky that my teammates were getting on base for me to make it harder on the pitchers. As always, very humble for James Outman. I think that quote right there, where he immediately gives credit to his teammates, just shows the type of culture that the Dodgers have and the type of people that they bring into the system. James Outman, he hit for the cycle. As great of a player as he is an even better person. Here is every pitch of Victor Gonzalez's scoreless inning. Well, we're probably not going to get through all of it on this video, but if you go to my Twitter or my Facebook, you can see every pitch of Victor Gonzalez's scoreless inning last night for Oklahoma City. He threw 14 sinkers that ranged from 91 to 95 and 2 changeups that were 85 to 86. He has yet to give up a run, Victor Gonzalez has, in his 4 outings and 4 innings with Oklahoma City. He has 4 strikeouts so far in his rehab stint with the Oklahoma City Dodgers to just 1 walk. So there you have it. Victor Gonzalez in his most latest outing in his rehab performance with Oklahoma City. AA Tulsa got big nights from Justin Yurchek and Andy Pajes, but it wasn't enough as they dropped a 10-4 decision in Little Rock, Arkansas to the Arkansas Travelers. The AA affiliates of the Mariners you are seeing. Andy Pajes and him hit his 23rd home run. He had a 2-hit night again for the Drillers. This home run was hit 381 very happy feet, and it came off the bat at 31 degrees. Pajes has 6 multi-hit games this month and has 6 home runs as well in this month of August. And his slugging percentage this month as well is .542. Andy Pajes, we know he can do damage. He hit 31 home runs last year, so here he is hitting another home run number 23 of 2022. Justin Yurchek is just simply a great hitter. He hit 365 last year, and this year his average is all the way up to 280 after starting hitting in May just of 207 and 213 in July. He has his average again all the way up to 280 on the year. He hit 381 in July, and he's hitting 333 so far in this month of August, and he has 3 multi-hit games in a row and 7 total for this month. Justin Yurchek, just a wonderful hitter. Jordan Leisure threw a scoreless inning for the Drillers, which is his 33rd scoreless performance out of 42 on the year. The UT, meaning the University of Tampa alum, has been Mr. Reliable for the Drillers and also very dominant for long stretches of 2022. Emmett Sheehan turned in his longest outing of the year in terms of pitches thrown and went 4 innings, gave up 2, and had 8 strikeouts. His ERA in July was 1.13. His WHIP in July was 1.02. His ERA this month in August is 1, and his WHIP is below 1 at 0.84. And since the beginning of July, Emmett Sheehan has 71 strikeouts in 45.2 innings. Wow, what a job he has done in the last 2 months. Left-hander out of Syracuse, Jeff Belge, turned in another scoreless outing for the Loons, which marks his 4th in a row. And in the last 2 months, he has 31 strikeouts in 16 innings to just 6 walks. I'd say a 5-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio is pretty darn good. Damon Keith got the first hit for Great Lakes last night, and he did it with style. This is a 400-foot bomb that you're going to see right there. Wow, what a bomb for him. It was his 17th home run of the year. It completely left the stadium at Dow Diamond. In his last 10 games, Damon Keith is 11 for 26. That's a .423 average with 4 home runs, 3 doubles, a triple, and 10 RBIs, 10 runs scored, and 28 total bases. I'm out of breath just describing it. Damon Keith, what a hitter, what a player he is. Wow. Luis Diaz hit the first pitch of the 6th inning, 362 very happy feet for his 16th home run of the year. He has, Luis Diaz does, 4 home runs so far this month in August, and is 6 for his last 18 with 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 5 RBIs, 7 runs scored, and 14 total bases. This young third baseman, Luis Diaz, is very explosive. Aldry Acosta threw another scoreless inning last night for the Loons, which means he has not given up a run in his last 11 outings, and that spans 13.2 innings. His ERA for the year is 0.87, and his WHIP is 1.11. Great work from the 6'4" Venezuelan Aldry Acosta. Ismael Alcantara has been red hot lately. He has home runs in back-to-back games and is 5 for his last 8 with 2 home runs, a triple, 5 RBIs, 4 runs scored, and 13 total bases. Alcantara has big talent, and he is showing it off in August. Jose Ramos is one of the most talented young outfielders in the entire game of baseball. I don't care which organization you're talking about. He got the 4th hit of the last night for the Loons, and guess what? It was a home run. The first 4 hits for the Loons last night were all home runs. It was number 25 of the year for the talented young outfielder from Panama, Jose Ramos, and he has a 4-game hit streak where he is 6 for his last 13 with 3 home runs, a double, 6 RBIs, and 13 total bases. Ben Harris is quite possibly the best relief pitcher in all of minor league baseball last night, and he finished the 9th inning last night for the Loons with yet another scoreless performance, which is his 14th in a row. He has given up just 1 run since the beginning of July, 1. And he has 30 Ks in those 20 innings. He has the highest strikeout rate in all of minor league baseball. Let me say that again. Ben Harris, the young man out of the University of Georgia, has the highest strikeout rate in all of the minor leagues. Veteran 33-year-old Danny Duffy, left-hander, started things off on the right foot for the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes last night, and Yainer Fernandez had another big day for the Quakes as they handled the Visalia Rawhide, the single-A affiliates of the Diamondbacks, 5-1 Friday evening in Visalia. Here is every pitch of the scoreless performance, the rehab performance for Danny Duffy. We might not get to all of them here, but if you go to my Twitter or Facebook, you can see every pitch of Danny Duffy's performance. He got off the IL on August 20th, and he had 2 outings with the ACL Dodgers before being assigned to Rancho just on Thursday and throwing last night for them. Yainer Fernandez has had a really good month, and he had 3 more hits last night for the Quakes, and he has hits in 12 of his last 13 games and in all but 2 games this month of August. He's hitting .339 so far this month of August with an OPS of 1017. His average for the year is almost 300. It's all the way up to 297, and his OPS for the year is 833. So the young man out of Venezuela, Yainer Fernandez, has been playing very good offense for Rancho Cucamonga. Griffin Lockwood Powell had 2 hits for the Quakes and has his on-base percentage up to .452 on the year. Again, .452 on-base percentage for first baseman Griffin Lockwood Powell, and his OPS on the year is up to 1005. That's a 1.005 for 2022 overall for the year. And pair that with an average of 250, you can see that Griffin Lockwood Powell is having a very good offensive year, the 24-year-old that was drafted out of Central Michigan. This one's going to be fun for me because you're looking at left-handed pitcher Justin Wrobleski out of Oklahoma State University. I got to see every one of his performances in 2021 until he had to shut it down due to injury. And I can tell you right now, he has very big stuff. His deal is going to be just simply keeping it in the strike zone. But when he keeps the ball in the strike zone, he is very, very good. He has all the measurables on his pitches. He has all the velo. He has all the break. And he has all the movement on every pitch that he could ever need. Like I said, of course, he's with Rancho right now and in good hands with Duran Olinger and Ramon Troncoso. But Justin Robleski, I'm just telling you, when he gets command of his pitches, he's going to be a guy in the Dodgers system that everybody goes, wow, who is this guy? Because he has very big stuff. And last night he struck out 50 in the 40 innings he threw in 2021 with Oklahoma State, which just shows you the kind of swing and miss he has with his stuff. So Justin Robleski, I've seen him with my own eyes many times, and I can tell you his stuff is very good. When he starts commanding the strike zone, watch out for this young left-hander. Here's a look at 24-year-old out of Troy University in Troy, Alabama, Orlando Ortiz Mayer, who went 4 innings last night and gave up just 1 run and had 8 strikeouts. You can see the good movement on the fastball, the tight slider when he throws it for a strike, and then that slider there when he tries to tumble it out of the zone for the big breaker for swing and miss. So he has a little bit of everything. There's that movement to the fastball, to the arm side. You're getting ready to see the good tight slider right there for strike 1. And then you saw the big tumbling slider, the big breaking slider for the swing and miss right there. So there's all the stuff for Orlando Ortiz Mayer. A good look at him. I've seen Jacob Metter out of Dallas Baptist quite a bit too. He went to Dallas Baptist, as I said, and he was teammates with Rhett Koba, who is from a local school here in the Oklahoma City area out of El Reno. So I followed Dallas Baptist pretty good. Plus, they played Oklahoma State twice a year, so I know all about Jacob Metter, the 2022 draft pick out of Dallas Baptist, originally from Burleson, Texas, which is a great thing because it's just south of Fort Worth. So, you know, he's a tough young man, and, you know, none of the elements or anything like that are going to get to him. So I am very high on Jacob Metter. I've seen him pitch in college. Very tough young man. He has good measurables on his pitch, a good fastball. Look at the sink on that fastball. His breaking stuff is good. He's able to carry the bottom of the zone, you can see there. And then look at the tumble on that changeup. So Jacob Metter, he is a good young prospect. Look at that slider. Another slider. A 2022 draft pick out of Dallas Baptist. I'm glad that you tuned in to another edition of Dodgers Daily for Saturday, August 27th, and I hope that you tune in tomorrow. I also hope that you visit DodgerPokeReport.com or visit DodgerPoke on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. And I also hope you become a subscriber to our podcast, Dodgers Daily. As always, hey, if you like this, let me say this before we go. If you like this video, go ahead and like it, leave a comment, let me know what you think so I can keep providing you content like this in the future. As always, thanks for tuning in, and go Dodgers.